Hello. I am Becky Menning, your instructor for this wonderful Math 123 course here in fall 2020. This is a quick overview of what the course is going to look like, where to find everything in Ivy Learn. And then on Thursday night, we will have our first one-on-one where I will get into more of the weeds, more details, and then answer questions. So make sure you're there live. I will be sending out Zooms for that as well. All right, so just a quick overview. Some big things that you need to know about. First things first is the syllabus. So you'll notice here my name, my email address. Obviously, we're virtual, and even so, I don't live anywhere close to South Bend. So office hours, I'm going to call them by appointment. So we are online synchronous Thursday nights from 5 to 7. Obviously, those are office hours-ish that I'll be live for you. But at any point in time during the week, I'm working from home, right? So I'm constantly at home in front of my computer. You shoot me an email that you need something. Hopefully I read it in a timely manner, and I'm there for you, right? So it's all about communication. I recommend reading the syllabus. It gives you an idea of what's going on. You see the weights of what's to be expected in this course. I will get into more of those details in our live session on Thursday. I just want to point out where it's at in the course so you know where to find stuff. All right, another important piece is the announcements. Now, right now, it's pretty generic. This is one that comes in from Ivy Tech people. After I'm done with this video, I will be posting announcements. Announcements will have videos in them, well, these initial ones. But I will post at least one announcement a week. So you need to be checking up on those. Usually they're like, information you might want to know about. So just be aware. Anytime you're like, I wonder where that Zoom link is, it might be in the announcement. Wonder where that is. It might be in an announcement. So check that. All right? Or check Zoom. I don't know. How about those? You've got your grade button, and that's great. And then we get into modules. I want to go as a student, though, if I can. Because maybe it'll be helpful if you can see this as... That's not what I want to see. Okay, so a student view, because then these are the buttons you're going to see, and I probably should delete some of those. But you can see your to-do list on the right, and then we can go by modules. Now, the nice thing about this course is that it is 8 weeks long, and there are 8 modules. Okay, so let's just do that correlation. 1 module per week. Easy enough. Now, everything in this course is due on Sunday nights at midnight, except exams. They are due on Fridays. We will talk more about exams in our live session on Thursday. But you should have gotten a copy of the quantitative reasoning workbook in the mail. It's going to be empty, just like this one. And then your goal is to work through it. So you will notice in every module, starts out with some overview, some learning activities, whatever. And then you'll see videos. So first module, the first week, you are covering 3 sections. Those videos, let me just click on one for fun. Section 1 videos, there are 3 videos that go with Section 1. They work you through the workbook. Feel free to watch, pause, do some math, watch, whatever. Now, nice thing about all this, you might disagree, but all of those videos, they're done by me. So if you're like, you know what, something's not clear, I could use another video, shoot me an email. This is what I do, right? So I can help you out with any of that. All right, so you've got your videos that go through the entire workbook. Highly recommend you go through all of those first, or at least a section at a time. You will see a discussion board. You should do that, right? And then you're going to see a whole host of assignments. Now, before you start freaking out like, how in the world does she expect me to do 8 assignments in a week? That's fair. It's a totally fair assumption at the beginning and to start freaking out. But here's the deal. Most of these assignments only have one little objective in them, and they're maybe going to take you 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe if you get struggling, maybe 15. So even if you're struggling, it's going to take you a max maybe 2 hours to get through all of them, and that's for an entire week. Some weeks it might take you more, some weeks it might take you less. It depends on how you are feeling with the material. Watch the Alta video to get more insight on that. And I'll talk more about that on Thursday. Okay, but kind of my point right now is do not wait until Sunday night at 11 to start your homework because you've got stuff to do, right? We are cramming a 16-week course into 8, which means it's already a little faster moving for you. And if you don't take time every day to do a little bit of work, it's not going to bode well for you, okay? So do a little bit every day, knock these things out. You'll also notice there is a quiz at the end. Yeah, good story. Okay, so every module kind of has that same piece. Again, I will get into the weeds of the more finite things Thursday night. You're going to want to be there because there's going to be some exciting news that I don't want to put in a video. Just saying. If you cannot be at that live session for whatever reason, I'm going to need you to email me with why not, so that we can maybe set up a different time for you to get that information. All right, so that's kind of the big thing. If you can just remember, it is week 1. Everything in Module 1 is due on August 30th at midnight, which means you should bank to do maybe 2 things a day. Or maybe you say, hey, I'm going to do Section 1 on Monday. Section 1's really short and pretty easy. You should knock that out in a day easily. Maybe you take 2 days for Section 2, 2 days for Section 3, third day is the quiz and the discussion board, and poof, you're done in like 5 days, right? And you've got 7, so you're golden. At any point in time, if any of this doesn't make sense, you have any questions, you email me, all right? And I don't give out my phone number because, that's kind of, precious to me. But if you want to have a one-on-one conversation, email me and say, Becky, we need to talk, whatever. We can set up a one-on-one Zoom, and we can do that, okay? That's kind of how I roll. I live in Zoom for work, so I might as well live in Zoom here as well. Okay, so, yeah, that's the big thing. Read the syllabus. Always check announcements, and your modules is where you're going to find all your big info. Grades, I don't think anything's going to show up here because this is the test student. Well, you can see right now this all says zeros, but your grades will be updated on a regular basis. We will meet via Zoom on Thursday nights. Looks like there's nothing there yet because I haven't set those up. I will set those up as soon as I get off this piece here. So you can get that. I will also post the Zoom link in an announcement and probably send it to you via email so that there's no excuse for you to not be there Thursday nights, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be there. All right, that's it for my intro video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.